January 3rd, 2015. The third day that we were in Florida, we rented a car. So first day was the New Year's, running New Year's, and second day we went to the Citrus Bowl, took in a Citrus Bowl game, which was exciting. And then third day was there. I rented a car. That was kind of an ordeal. Luckily there was one that wasn't too far. They had a pickup, so they came picked us up at the hotel there. But there was a line. When we got there was I think there were six people in line. So we had to wait like a good hour to get the car rented. And even then there was a mix-up on my credit cards didn't go through because it was a debit card. And they don't take debit cards or something. The one I was using was my Comcast one, and it didn't match my address or something. So we had to. Luckily, this is thanks to TJ with his iPhone, bring up the internet, and then we found the actual address of the bank card that I had, and it matched. So once we got back, and by that time the line is all gone. There's nobody there, which was strange because there's not a soul in sight. So we walked up there and gave them the address and matched the card, and then they let us take the car, which was a pretty nice car. I think it was a Chevy Cruze, pretty good. And we went over to the ocean. When you're in Orlando, the ocean is probably an hour away. We looked at two sites to go. We was either going to go to Daytona Beach, which was like an hour and 3 minutes away. Actually, a little further, it's an hour and 6 minutes away. Or Cocoa Beach, Cape Canaveral was there. And that was closer. It was almost a straight shot from where we were in South Orlando. You could hop on the freeway and shoot straight to the ocean. And that was less than an hour. So we made pretty good time. Once we jumped on the freeway, threw our bags in, jumped on the freeway, and got there in record time. We was cruising down the coast there and stopped in Cocoa Beach. And we was looking for a restaurant to have some type of fish and I wanted some type of seafood. You're that close to the ocean, you should have some seafood. And we stopped and got out and walked up to the door of this one. And the parking lot was full, so I couldn't park. Couldn't find any parking in the back, so I had to pull back in the front. And then once we got up to the door, we noticed that they were closed. You could look through the window and see the insulation falling out of the ceiling onto the bar and stuff. But the parking lot was full, so it was really strange that it gives you the impression that it was busy. We thought it would be a busy restaurant. Usually, if the parking lot's full, it's pretty good food. But so we went on down a ways. Stopped at a gift shop. I was looking for a beach towel. I know he's a Raiders fan, and they had some other football teams there that didn't have a Raiders beach towel. But kept on going, and then found Long John Silver's, and then we both agreed that they got fish, and they got the best fish. And since they're not the place that we used to go to in Minnesota there, in Mounds View, closed up shop, so we haven't had Long John Silver's in a few years. So we definitely went in and had our fish and chips and hush puppies, and even TJ ordered up an extra set of hush puppies. So that was a treat. And luckily, I was looking up the map again. Pull up the iPhone, look at the map, see where the beach access is. Because usually you can park and walk to the beach. And luckily, about 2 blocks from where we was at was an access point. Of course, we didn't have the right change. They had meters there, so we had to go back to the Long John Silver's and get change for a couple of dollars. And then we had enough change to put in the meter and go. I have the tradition that if I went to the ocean in California, not last year, but the year before, TJ and I, that I jumped into the ocean. I kind of plunged myself into the waters of the world, and I wanted to do the same thing here. And that was one of my main objectives, was to go submerge myself into the oceans of the world. And if you're that close, you got to jump in. It was a little cloudy, a little chilly. I did sprinkle a little bit on the way there, but it did kind of stop. I did park. I don't know if I could get a picture of the sun off in the distance, but it was about sunset. It was about the same time as when we was on the other coast. The sun kind of went down. I didn't get a picture of that either. Not very good at picture taking either one of us. So we don't have a lot of pictures, but I got some memories for you. So I'll share those with you. But brought extra set of clothes, so I dove into the ocean, went to wait it out. It was cooler, and the waves were pretty strong. It's amazing how they'll knock you down if you're not bracing yourself for them. But I forgot how salty the ocean is, and it was quite an experience. So that was day 3. Went to the ocean. Then what song for that one? Well, we'll just have to tell you that it was can't hit no note every time. But I'll leave it there with you. I'll think of the song and post it a little bit later. But January 3rd, 2015.